Voices in the dark. The first mistake I made was ignoring the rules about keeping quiet after dark. Out here, deep in the Wyoming backcountry, silence is supposed to be your shield. I always thought the voices at night, raspy, distant, sometimes yipping, were just coyotes yapping at the moon. But last Thursday, as I zipped up my sleeping bag, I heard my name, drawn out in a voice that sounded eerily close to my mother's, even though she's been gone for years. The hairs on my arms stood up, prickling with a fear I couldn't explain, and I convinced myself it was just the wind twisting through the vines. The following night, the voices returned, circling my tent, calling me by name again, but this time the cadence was all wrong, like a radio stuck between stations, bits of words mashed together. I lay flat, barely breathing, as they grew louder and more insistent, mimicking not just my mother but other familiar voices, my sister, my childhood best friend, even my own, echoing in a distorted parody. I tried to tell myself it was just my mind playing tricks, but when I peeked through the flap, I saw shapes shifting just beyond the firelight, their eyes glinting with a cold, unnatural intelligence. By the third night, my supplies were running low and my nerves were shot. I resolved to hike out at first light, but as midnight approached, the voices pressed in, whispering promises and threats, their tones merging into something inhuman. They scratched at the canvas, and I could see outlines, elongated limbs, twisted faces, moving with impossible fluidity. My mother's voice crooned lullabies from my childhood, but the words were wrong, stretched and warped, like an old tape left in the sun. Just before dawn, the zipper slid open on its own, and the voices poured in, deafening, all speaking at once. I froze as a figure stepped into the tent, my mother's face, but her eyes were black and empty, her mouth impossibly wide. She leaned in close, her breath icy on my cheek, and whispered, "You should have listened when I called." The last thing I heard was the chorus of voices, all chanting my name, as the world dissolved into darkness.